Assalamu alaikum dear student. Today our topic is about aims of classification. Aims of classification. What is the meaning or what is the importance of aims of classification? So as discussed earlier, classification is the arrangement of organism on the basis of certain characteristics. The aims of classification organism into certain groups and subgroups. So it means that classification is very important for knowing the identification of each individual organism. And aims of classification is very important to know about the groups and subgroup of the organism. Classification is also important for knowing the similarities and differences about organism. So the first aim is to determine similarities and differences among certain organisms so that they can study easily. We can one aim is that through classification we can know about the similarities and differences of organism, and we can study easily the similarities and differences of organism. The second aim is to provide an idea about the sequence of evolution of organism from simple to complex. Evolution means the change of organism from one condition or from one form to another form due to change in environment. So this is called as evolution, or the adaptation of organism due to environment is called as evolution, or the previous history of organism is called as evolution. So through classification we can know the simple organism and how complex organisms are made from a simple one. So this is another aim of classification, to express relationship based on common feature. So what is the relation of organism between common feature? For example, all plants have leaves, stem, roots. So the organism which have stem, root, leaves, flowers, they are included in same kingdom like plants, and we can say that organism like plants. Another aim is to name and place the organism in a proper group. So due to classification we can know about the characteristic of organism, and we are able to give the proper group. For example, the organism have head, eyes, foot, and bodies, and show locomotion are included in kingdom Animalia. So due to this characteristic, due to this classification, we can give the group of organism. In another topic is about principles of classification. Principles are rules of classification. Biologists follow certain principles for classification. A few of the principles are: without the rules and regulation, we can't classify the organism. For classification, there is specific rules, which is very important to divide the organism into groups and subgroup. First principle is organisms are classified on the basis of apparent similarities among them. Apparent mean original similarities. For example, in all plants, leaves, stem and root are present. In all animals, bones, foot, eyes, nose are present. So these are the apparent similarities, similar characters. through which we can classify the organism. Organisms are classified in one group or in closer group if they have homologous structures. Homologous mean same structures. The organisms which have same structure are included in same groups. This is another principle of classification. The anatomical feature, the internal feature, the internal structure, and the evolutionary history, the prehistoric history, or the ancestor history, or the parental history is also considered in a classification. So these are the principle, because the anatomical feature, how it is similar, like in animals' stomach, heart, brain, these are the anatomical feature which are similar. So the organism which have internally heart, kidneys, lungs, they are included in same group. This is another principle of classification. Next topic is about hierarchy of taxonomy. Hierarchy of taxonomy. Taxonomy is a branch of biology which deal with the study of identification, classification, and naming of living organism. Is called as taxonomy. Now, hierarchy of taxonomy, what does it mean? Hierarchy of taxonomy mean the sequence or the order of units, ranks, or levels of classification are called as hierarchy of taxonomy. When we write the unit, this is kingdom is one unit, phylum is another unit, class is another unit, order, family, genus, and species. These are the units of classification. When we write these units in sequence, in order form, in correct form, in sequence form, this is called as hierarchy of taxonomy. The unit of classification, when we write in sequence form, in order form, this is called as hierarchy of taxonomy. A Swedish naturalist, Carolus Linnaeus, 1707-1778, proposed a system of different ranks or levels for the classification of organism. Such ranks are called the taxa or taxon, singular taxon. The taxa are arranged like a ladder, for larger and for a more general, smaller and more specific. We can write this from kingdom to species or from species to kingdom, in ascending form as well as in descending form. But one thing is that after kingdom phylum comes, phylum, after phylum class come, and order. If we write this sequence incorrectly, this is not an hierarchy. So hierarchy is the order of the units of ranks, levels of classification, or the taxa or taxon of the classification. Genus, species. Species is the smallest unit of classification. Species are that organism which can closely interbreed and produce fertile offspring. Is a basic and smallest unit of classification. A species contain similar organism, a group of organisms that can naturally interbreed and produce fertile offspring is known as species. The member of species have the same numbers of chromosomes. For example, all human beings have 46 chromosomes and all belong to the same species. So this is all about the hierarchy of taxonomy. The species Genus, the related species when grouped they are called as genus. The related genus when grouped they are called as family. The related families when grouped are called as order. The related order when grouped they are called as class. The related class when grouped they are called as phylum. And the related phyla or phylum when grouped they are called as kingdom. So these are the units of classification, and when we write these units in sequence form, they are called as hierarchy of taxonomy. So dear student, this is all about the aims of classification, principle of classification, and hierarchy of taxonomy. So aims of classification is very important. Through classification we can identify the organism, we can group the organism. Through principle we are able to classify the organism, and hierarchy of taxonomy is very important, through which we can classify the organism in sequence form. Wish you best of luck. Thank you very much.